Buckle up, everybody. It's time to talk about my pronouns. I use the pronoun set ne, nem, near. Ne, nem, near.
What are we, making up words now?
And it's a gender-neutral pronoun set. It's a neopronoun. The word neopronoun makes it sound like it's not been around for very long. My specific pronouns have been around for over 100 years. Neopronouns are not that new of a thing. We just came up with new words that fit us better. It's fine. An example of how to use them would be the sentence, Nee went to the market with near friends who love nem. Nee went to the market with near friends who love them. So that is nem over there. This is near room. I really liked nem. He was nice. Not all non-binary people like neopronouns. Not all non-binary people use neopronouns. It's just personal to me.
I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds fucking retarded.
Now, did you guys happen to notice in that first clip that young lady messed up her own neopronouns? She used them in a sentence as an example and said the sentence twice. First time she used the word nem. The second time she used the word them. So if these people can't even get their own neopronouns right, how do they expect us to do it? Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a quick and crazy clown world update for you guys today, and as usual, we have no time to waste, so let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. So this fellow with the two-tone skin color is Kathleen. Now, Kathleen is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman and calls himself a transbian or trans lesbian. Now, I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, but Kathleen's face is brown, and then right about the top of his neck and below, he turns white. So it's just my opinion here, but I think this whole woman face thing is working out too well for him.
You look ridiculous.
Somebody should probably let Kathleen know that there are makeup tutorials all over YouTube. Anyway, let's keep it moving with this clip of Hollywood actor Chris Rock at Oprah's town hall event for Carmelo Harris the other day. Now, I showed you guys a clip in the last video of Oprah introducing a bunch of Hollywood celebrities here at this town hall, but we get to hear any of them speak. So I figured I would play this clip of Chris explaining to us why he's voting for Carmelo Harris in this election. Roll it.
Fan of Kamala, even back when she was running for, I remember writing her a check when she was like the district attorney for something. Maybe it was to get out of a parking ticket or something. But I've been writing her checks for a long time, and I just want to bring my daughters to the White House to meet this black woman president.
That's a reason. That's a reason.
That's the reason. I think she would make a great president, and I'm ready to turn the page, man.
Yeah.
All the hate, the negativity, it's got to stop.
This guy is f***ing stupid.
So Chris Rock is voting for Carmelo Harris because he wants a black woman in the White House so he can take his daughter to see her. Typical liberal logic. Anyway, next up we have Bill Nye the Science Guy endorsing Carmelo Harris for president, and his reason? Climate change. Roll it.
Greetings, Bill Nye here. Vice President Harris knows science rules. The other guy is a climate change denier. He said he thinks that sea level rise will create more beachfront property. That's not how it works. Look, President Biden and Vice President Harris have made the biggest climate investments in history. When she's president, Kamala Harris will continue the work to address climate change. We cannot afford to have a climate change denier back in the White House. So everybody vote. Vote with the climate in mind, and we can change the course of history.
See, now that's some bullshit.
And sticking with celebrities, here we have Hayley Williams of Paramore going on this hoax-filled rant about Donald Trump at the recent iHeart Music Festival. Now, this looks kind of organic, like she just did it off the cuff. But it was all pre-planned. She's reading off a script, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. Roll it.
Project 2025 is Donald Trump's playbook for controlling and punishing women, poor people, people of color, and the LGBTQ+ community. It is time for all Americans to band together and to finally defeat the Trump agenda. And the only way to do that is by confronting him at the polls. Do you want to live in a dictatorship? Well, show up and vote! Yeah!
What the hell did you just say?
Do you want to live in a dictatorship?
Oh, shut up, silly woman.
Any other stupid questions?
Like I said, that looked organic, right? From that camera angle, it looked like the moment just grabbed her and she spoke what was in her heart. As nonsensical as it was, right? Wrong. It was all pre-planned and scripted, as you will see from this camera angle. None of that came from the heart. It was all fake, just like everything else we see from these people. Roll it.
Project 2025 is Donald Trump's playbook for controlling and punishing women, poor people, people of color, and the LGBTQ+ community. It is time for all Americans to band together and to finally defeat the Trump agenda. And the only way to do that is by confronting him at the polls. Do you want to live in a dictatorship? Well, show up and vote! Yeah!
Shut the f*** up!
All right, next up we have this clip that's going viral from an audience member at a Macklemore concert. Now, for those of you that don't know who Macklemore is, he's a subpar white rapper that had a couple catchy songs a few years ago. Roll it.
Straight up, say it. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah, f*** America. What did you say? Straight up, say it. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah, f*** America.
This guy's a serious asshole.
Hey guys, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen. Now, this is Mexican celebrity Lin May. She doesn't have anything wrong with her per se. This is all from plastic surgeries and Botox and such. She did this on purpose. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by Pastor Bob Rogers. Pastor Bob, thank you so much, sir, for sponsoring yet another video. I really appreciate the support. And I want to give a big shout out to today's honorable mention. You guessed it, Pastor Bob Rogers, for leaving a super thanks on the last video. So once again, Pastor Bob, thank you so much. I appreciate all the support, my friend. So once again, today's video sponsor is Pastor Bob Rogers, with the honorable mention going to Pastor Bob Rogers. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, get this off the screen. It's making my face hurt. Oof.
Why? Why would you do that to yourself?
All right, next up we have this man on the street type interview where this blue-haired fellow with the skateboard gives some fairly shocking answers. Roll it.
What's your name? Christian Armand Ravenwind. I'm a non-binary person. I go by Raven. My street name is Alucard. When I used to box, they called me Grim.
Are you in a relationship?
Technically, I'm polyamorous, but I don't really like to identify as relationships sexually. I'm in demisexual relationships.
So demisexual, so like friends with benefits?
I mean, some of my homegirls have an abusive ex.
If you had like to pick a favorite food, what would be your favorite food?
Probably. Honestly, I can survive 2 weeks just off of just that. Just the excrement. I looked it up on Google and I was like, shit, if I ever get in an abusive relationship, there's my out.
Where do you buy your clothes?
I make them.
Based on the polyamorous relationship situation, I'm going to guess you're either voting for Kamala Harris or not voting at all. Am I right?
I'm voting for Kamala for sure. First off, she's kind of cute. Second off, I like that she has DA specific experience and that she consistently uses feminism as an affirming thing to take people out of jail and put them into mental hospitals, like behavioral health centers, where they'll gain actual help. People get off of addictive substances, get onto weed, and into relationships and friendships.
What the is this guy talking about?
Now, I wanted to share this photo with you guys because we've been seeing so many extreme body modifications, or body mods, as the cool kids say here on the channel lately, as far as tattoos and piercings and such. Now, I know this isn't all kinds of tattoos and piercings all over her body, but that's pretty extreme if you ask me. And for our blind subscribers and people sitting way, way, way in the back that can't see it, it's a giant tattoo across their chest that says, Kamala.
Yeah, she was a big girl, sir.
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip that proves the president has left the building. We no longer have a commander-in-chief. There's just a doddering old fool in the White House that doesn't know where he is or what he's doing. It's kind of scary if you think about it. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, I love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
Thank you all for being here. And now, who am I introducing next? Who's next?
Distinguished guests, the Prime Minister of the Republic of India.
What did you say? What the did you just say?
And now, who am I introducing next? Who's next?
What the hell is going on?
And you ain't black.